Next we will see next example. Next we will see Kafka installation on Linux. Then we will install Kafka on multiple Linux machines. Yep. So in this first what I'm going to do, let's save this one. This is our Windows machine. In Windows machine, I will install virtualization software. So I will install VMware Workstation. VMware Workstation. VMware Workstation. First, I will install one system, CentOS, CentOS, CentOS 7, CentOS 7. Okay. In this system, I will install Java. I will install Kafka. Okay. Next one, we have one option called clone. In virtualization software, we have an option called clone. I will clone two missions or three missions, clone three missions. So first one I use for Zookeeper, next to three I use for Kafka servers. Okay. So simple. Instead of creating instead of installing Linux machines, take clone. First mission. Whatever the applications we installed in this mission, it replicates in clone missions. We save time. Okay. For this one, VMware. So for this setup, uh, we need softwares like VMware Workstation. VMware Workstation. So latest one is 14.x. Next one, CentOS ISO file. CentOS ISO file. We require these softwares. So we can download VMware Workstation. Go to browser. And search VMware download. VMware download. So click on first link. This is official link. Sometimes it will ask registration forms. So if you go File Hippo is a trusted site. File Hippo. VMware Workstation. File Hippo. Click on this first link. And here you will see download free version. So once you download, you will get exe file. Double click on this that exe file. Click on next and finish. You will see this VMware workstation icon in desktop. If it is not fine, search in start bar. Search in VMware. You will see VMware workstation. Still, if it is not fine, search VMware here. Okay. So first one is VMware is completed. Next one, CentOS ISO file. So go to browser and search CentOS download. Go to first official link CentOS download. Click on CentOS download. Here you will see DVD ISO, everything ISO, minimal ISO. CentOS ISO. You will see DVD ISO. It is around 5 GB, around 5 GB. And next one, everything ISO. It is 7.5 plus GB, around 8 GB. Next one, minimal ISO. It is 700 MB. 700 MB. It contain only command user interface. It contain graphical user interface. GUI plus multiple softwares. Multiple softwares available. Third party softwares available. Here GUI plus some softwares available. Some third party softwares available. So download DVD ISO. Download DVD ISO file. Here we need to download all required softwares. In minimal ISO, we need to download required softwares manually. So production, we use only minimal ISO file, only command user interface. Linux flavors, we have two kinds of Linux, Red Hat based and Debian based. CentOS is Red Hat based and Ubuntu is Debian based. Syntax is little different in Debian and Red Hat. Most of production servers are Red Hat or CentOS. Yep. If you are working, you will see most of the times Red Hat or CentOS. CentOS is completely free. So that's why most of the people using CentOS. Yep. Yep. Okay. So after downloading, next one, create create Linux setup in VMware and install install Linux virtual machine Linux ISO. So VMware workstation download, VMware installation, CentOS download, CentOS installation, how to create Linux setup. After creating Linux setup, then how to attach Linux. Then I will explain how to install Linux also, step by step. Yep, yep. So in a single mission, we are using multiple operating systems. Single mission. Yep. Okay. Once you install Linux, it explains clearly how to install. So once install, let's open VMware. I have already installed Linux operating system in my system. So this is Linux. I install. I want to use this one. So let's first start this one. Yep, it is going to end in one more half an hour, Saurabh. We are installing in Linux. Okay. So once you install, let's power off. Once you install, so click on this one. Click on power on virtual machine. It will start Linux. It will start Linux. Then then start Linux. Start Linux. Install Java. Install Java and install Kafka. Install Kafka. Once this process is completed, create a clone. Create three clone missions. Three clone missions. Create three clone missions. So yesterday I created user root and password is Srinivas. So once installation is completed, here you will see one more video, how to install Java in Linux. How to install Java in Linux. So after Linux installation, go to this video, install Java. Install Java. So in this mission, Java is installed in this mission. Java is already installed. I don't want this one. I want only Java. After installation, Java installed under user directory under Java, this version. I set to Java home and path variable. Okay. So this is Java installation. Next to see Kafka installation. So this part I am executing. Okay. First download Kafka. Download Kafka. So go to Apache mirrors. Go to Apache mirrors. Apache mirrors. Go to first link. Go to Kafka. Go to Kafka. Click on 2.0x version. In this, you will see tar file, right? Right click on this one, tar file. Here you will see option called copy link address. Copy link address. Click on this copy link address. Go to our mission. So go to type wget, paste that path. So I'm entering here. How do we download? Wget and paste that path. Press enter. So it is started downloading tar file. Tar file. So once downloaded, let me explain what is tar. Tar is like compression in compress or zipping or archive in Windows. Compress is like tar is like compressed or zip archive format. So next one, extract tar file. Extract tar file. Extract tar file. We did many practical part. Try to practice. Otherwise you will forget. Extract tar file. Go to Linux. First let's see tar file is available or not. ls. So you will see Kafka underscore 2.12 hyphen 2.o.o.tzz. So tar space hyphen xvzf and type Kafka tab space. It will take entire path. Okay. Next one, press enter. It will extract this file ls. You will see this is tar file and another one extracted file. We don't want this tar file. Just remove that one. Rm space hyphen rf kafka dot tz ls. So we removed tar file. Next one, setup rm rm space hyphen rf. We are removing file. Any file. Rm command is for any file. That's what, if you go through that videos, Linux videos, this one, you will get a clear idea. Okay. Next one, in same location, right? Same location. Just type, if you want to know current working location, pwd. It will display present working location. Slash under root. Under slash under root. Okay. Next one, set path. Go to Kafka directory, cd Kafka. So pwd, and this is path, right? Copy this path and set this one to nano tilde slash dot bash rc. Here set Kafka path. Kafka underscore home. Kafka underscore home. Then export Kafka underscore home equal to this path. Next one. What happening? Yep. Before bin path. Before bin path. Next one. export. Yep. Under bin we have a under bin we have all shell scripts, right? Kafka server start, Kafka zookeeper start, Kafka producer, everything, all commands are presented bin. That's why we are setting path. So path equal to dollar path colon dollar Kafka underscore home slash bin. Yep. Then control X, control Y, control X and Y. So this symbol is control, control symbol. Control X to exit. To save, we use Y. Here you will see Y. Nano prompt commands. These are nano prompt commands. Control X, Y. If there is any change, it will ask yes or no. Then restart this bash RC file. Restart this bash RC file. Source tilde slash bash RC file. It is restarted. Then Kafka hyphen server hyphen start.sh. Just type this command. It is asking property file. It means Kafka command is recognized. Kafka command is recognized. So Java installation is completed. Kafka installation is completed. Let's take this one as clone operation. First, let's power off this system. Power off this system. And let's create clone operating system. Clone. So instead of installing, we take clone. Here if you see manage option, right? Manage option. Right? Click on manage. Click on clone. Click on next. Current state of the mission. Right? Click on next. Right click on this mission. Click on manage. Click on clone. Click on next. I want to take complete state of this mission. Next. Here I don't want to linked clone. I want a full clone. Hello. Yep. So it is recommended to take full clone. If you take linked clone, it is our new virtual machine is dependent on existed machine. So instead of that one, it is recommended to take full clone. Click on next. Here I am giving Kafka server. Kafka server 1. Or let's take this one for zookeeper server. Kafka zookeeper. Let's leave it to this Hadoop batch separately. Let's take Kafka zookeeper and select browse. We are creating virtual machines in D drive, right? Under D drive, we created yesterday one folder VM. Under VM, what I'm doing, I'm creating one more folder zookeeper server, Kafka zookeeper server. So in this virtual machine, I'm creating in this location. Okay, click on finish. It will take less time. To install Linux operating system, it will take minimum half an hour, but cloning will take maximum 5 minutes maximum. Yep. So we are creating for Zookeeper also I am creating separate clone. So totally I am going to create 4 clones. So it is taking less time to create clone. Max 5 minutes. If you install same thing again for Zookeeper separately, server separate, 3 servers separately, it takes 4 hours, right? Clone operation takes maximum of 5 minutes. Because we did everything same. See, whatever the operations are available in VMware, same thing is available in cloud. Terminology they use different. So cloud backend is VMware, VM, virtualization softwares. Internal complete cloud, internal is virtualization softwares. Without virtualization, nothing. So clone is completed. First mission. So it is presented here. Again from this my clone, instead of original one, I am creating clone from Zookeeper. You can take clone from above one or below one. Yep, one by one we have to create. Create full clone. Don't forget to select this full clone. Okay. Otherwise it uses same memory, same hard disk space. So here I am taking clone for Kafka server 1. So installing in multiple missions in VMware is very easy, right? We set up in one mission, we clone multiple missions. Yeah, we are doing Linux, right? So in this I am creating Kafka server 1, selecting this folder, click on OK, click on finish. Yep. Dollar export equal to path, export path equal to. Hmm. So completed. Let's go create one more server to manage clone. Next, select a full clone. Next, here server 2 and select a path. Create a folder. Server 2. Okay. Finish. So total maximum creating 4 VMs taken max 12 to 15 minutes. Yep. Red Hat flavor. Fedora also Red Hat flavor. Yep. No, not licensed. It is also free. Yep. We can export in here also. So, next one. Let's create one more server. Manage clone. Next, full clone. So I want server 3, browse, location to create server 3. Server 3. Okay. Finish. IP assigned dynamically, Chandrasekhar. Once we start operating system, right? Dynamically IP is generated. If you want to static IP, we do Linux setups. In Linux, we have a concept called static IP setup. Then we use that approach. Yep, anywhere it will work. Maybe you didn't set up properly. Yep, finished. So what I'm doing, instead of merging all these instances in this location, I will create a separate folder. Folder I say Kafka cluster. Kafka cluster. I move all these my missions into Kafka cluster. New folder. So it will clearly gives, right? So let's start Kafka Zookeeper. Kafka Zookeeper. Power on this mission. Give me the, so it is starting, and parallelly start Kafka server 1, parallelly start Kafka server 2, start Kafka server 3, right? So we are starting 4 missions. We are starting 4 missions. Then we need to update Zookeeper IP address in server.properties files. Okay. And next one, we need to add these servers information in consumer properties file and producer properties file. If you are running consumer in this mission, but consumer where I am running in Windows. Windows we have installed Kafka, right? Windows mission I use consumer and producer. Linux missions I am using Zookeeper and servers. Multiple missions. Yep, we already bridge, right, before. Yep. So it is started. Let's click on not listed, root, and enter password. Same as click on this one. Click on not listed. Click type root and enter user password. Go to second user. Click on not listed and type user root and enter password. Click on Kafka server 1. Click on not listed. Type root password. So this is right click here. Open terminal. Check if config. It will give IP address of your mission. So this is Zookeeper IP address. Zookeeper IP address. I think someone getting sleepy. Sleep. So is it interest or boring? Very interesting, right? Actually, this process, right, whatever we are doing, this is done by administrator. We are learning just 15% of admin task, not 100%. So if you want admin, again, that will take around 8 hours. Yep, everything is set up. As a developer, we use our Python or Java language to write programs. Okay, we use, if you are a developer, we use Java or Python. If you are an administrator, we do all these things. This is like we are doing manual right here. If you are a DevOps engineer, they have a automation scripts. They will write script. They will run that script on multiple machines. Operating systems already installed. They give IP address and username and password details. They will configure all those details in DevOps any one tool. Then that tool install this Kafka, Java, everything automatically. Here we are doing manual process. So nowadays everything is DevOps engineer. DevOps. Yep. Developer no need to know admin task. If you know, it's better. How it internally happening. Yep. Connections are happening. Uh, we know, right? So copy this IP address. Go to server one. Open this one. Open terminal. Go to cd Kafka and config, right? Here you will see nano server dot properties. So server broker id is 0 and server is port number don't forget, port equal to 9092. Okay, broker id is 0 and in server 1, here it is highlighted, right? In server 1, go to zookeeper details here, right? Zookeeper.connect. Instead of localhost, we have to pass IP address of zookeeper. Okay, 192.168.0.61. Next one, here it is taking data directory, right? Let's see where is data directory here. Logs directory. Logs directory. So go to change this one. Say under root, create a directory name Kafka-logs. Kafka-logs. Control X, Y, pwd, cd /root, and here create mkdir Kafka Kafka-logs, right? Okay, create this one. Next, same thing, do it in Kafka server 2 for server. So mkdir, we are creating directory. Under that directory, it will generate logs. Kafka-logs. Then cd space /cd Kafka cd Kafka underscore cd config. Here nano server dot properties file. Same. First one, port number equal to 9092. Why 93? Running in different mission. Same mission we changed port numbers because each process runs in same mission, but now servers are different, right? Previously we run 3 servers in same mission, that's why we changed the port number, but currently each server is running in different mission. There is no conflict, right? Three different missions, that's why broker id is same, port number is same, ip address is different. Okay, next go to here log directory, we changed root and zookeeper, go to zookeeper. Yep, zookeeper path localhost, not localhost, give ip address of zookeeper. Okay, that's it. Control x, y, and go to Kafka server 3. Right click on this one. Here, open terminal. Yep. Okay, here what I'm doing, mkdir Kafka hyphen logs. Okay, cd Kafka config and go to nano server dot properties file and enter port number, port equal to 9092, and go to logs directory path, change log directory path, so slash root Kafka hyphen logs, go to zookeeper entry, zookeeper connect, change localhost to ip address. Okay, control x, y, and we need to change one more option, zookeeper home directory, right? In zookeeper we need to specify uh, cd slash kafka, sorry, kafka, under Kafka we have config, under config nano zookeeper properties. Here we need to change one thing, data directory location. Remember this one, data directory path I am giving under root zookeeper. Okay, control x, y, so cd slash root create mkdir zookeeper. For zookeeper we are entering directory, that's it. Let's start zookeeper. How do we start zookeeper? Let's go to cd kafka bin. Here you will see command zookeeper, right? This one, zookeeper server dot start, and we need to pass, this is sh file, shell script file, linux. So under config we have zookeeper properties, zookeeper dot properties, right? So it will start zookeeper. Let's see what is the error it's showing, invalid config, invalid config. Invalid config means yep, correct only. Here we have to give path like this, dot dot slash. Dot dot slash means we are executing this command under bin, right? Dot dot means it comes out of bin and enter into config and reads this file. Now it will execute this command successfully. Okay, next one, Kafka server 1. Then start server if config. So what is the IP address of our Kafka server 1? It is 192.168.0.15. So let's enter IP addresses also, so that we'll remember. 192.168.0.65 or 63. Server, Zookeeper server. Let me open one more terminal. If config. So it's 61. 61 is Zookeeper. Okay. Next 192.168.0.15 is server 1. Next, let's start server 1 here. CD, we can start from anywhere, right? Let's go cd Kafka under bin. What is the command to start a server? So this is the command, right? Kafka server dot back and configuration file, just only configuration file. Okay, go here, start Kafka server start dot sh and dot slash config slash server properties file. Internally, it contains Zookeeper address. It will connect to Zookeeper. Server dot properties file, we enter Zookeeper IP address, right? But there may be a problem here. That's why it is not connected. What is the problem? Observe. So Zookeeper client exception timed out. So error Kafka startup, preparing shutdown, connecting to Zookeeper. So Zookeeper connection error occurred. So it's saying opening socket to 1061, 1061 to 2181. Will attempt to authenticate using SSL. So here 2181 port number is not enabled. That is the reason it is not connecting. What I will do, there is a command how to enable port number in Linux. These all are admin tasks. I'll start only one server and I'll stop our session. So this one Stack Overflow. Here you will see command saying firewall -cmd -zone. So there is one more option here. Observe. Firewall -cmd -zone equal to public. Add port number. Port number we want to enable what? 2181, right? So go to our server, zookeeper server. Here execute paste this command. What is the port number? 2181, right? 2181. Press enter. Next, yep. Next, remove, reload. What is next? Yep, success. Next, reload, reload. Then now, server, go to server one. Once again, execute this command. This time, our Kafka server started successfully because of port to disable. So Linux is very secure. We have to do lot of options, enable lot of options. Yep. So in this way, we do start server 2, server 3. So we started multiple servers. We started zookeeper separately, server 1 separately, server 2 separately, server 3 separately. In administration, in Kafka administration, we learn cluster setup, we learn securities, how to set up security, we learn monitoring, we learn many things, many things. If anyone wants to Kafka administration, if you are a Linux administrator, hacking, if you are a Linux administrator, or if you are a AWS admin, and if you are a DevOps engineer plus Kafka administration, or plus if you are a Hadoop admin with Kafka administration gives Kafka admin. It's very good feature, and they will get more pay. So Kafka admin with Hadoop admin or Kafka admin with DevOps Linux is add-on advantage. Lot of openings are there. Only we see Kafka administration openings. But if you have a Linux is mandatory. Without Linux, most of the servers are Linux based. So Linux is mandate. Okay. So that's it for today.